Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more essential anime. This is episode 65, and today we're going to be talking about the 2001 film Millennium Actress. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so without further ado, here we go. In this animated movie, filmmaker Genya begins to work on a documentary about famed Japanese actress Chiyoko. Now well into old age, Chiyoko has become reclusive and shy about any publicity, but she eventually warms up to Genya and starts to relate her life story. As the decades pass, Chiyoko is transformed from a teen with big dreams into a full blown celebrity, while her cinematic characters span various eras from ancient Japan to the distant future. And this is one of those films I highly recommend just from a story standpoint. As you know from here, if you've seen tons of my reviews, if you've been watching Tacos and Geeks for all these years, then you know when it comes to filmmaking and art that would contain story, we are story and character first. And this is one of the best out there. This is such a beautiful, well told film. And obviously, all our essential animes are spoiler free. So I'm not going to go to a deep dive because this is not a review. This is just me giving you an abridged version of why you need this in your collection. Let's first start off with the animation here. The animation is amazing. This is a slice of life drama that a lot of people can just get behind, and you're just going to cry. You're going to feel some emotions just listening to Chiyoko's story and how she became an actress and why she does what she does. And there's more to it, but I'm keeping it very vague because it is kind of a love story in a way as well. But what I really like about this is how the story is presented to us. The way the story structure is formed is very well done. We get, of course, we get Jenya, who is that filmmaker, and he wants to do this documentary on this actress. And as she's telling her story is being, we're transported, us as the audience, and Jenya too, we're transported into these memories of the past and things that she's went through. There's things that she recalls, and it's such a beautiful way of storytelling in the way they use the flashbacks, the way they use the transition, and they do it in a way with they do it of how of her being on set, and they use a lot of her movies to tell the story of her actual life story, which is really cool as well. It's just a gorgeous film at that as well. It's beautifully done the way the characters are, and the ending of this film has to be one of the best anime endings. It is a gorgeous, beautiful, solace, somber ending, and it's something that you are gonna just you're gonna watch it and you're gonna go, wow, this is pure art. This is why so many people love anime. This is one of those films. This is up there with, I would put this up there with Akira. You know, those really you must actually watch when it comes to just character development, story structure, emotional weight, the score, the cinematography. There's a lot in love and care on this, just not just in Japan's history as well, but just the way it's just a love letter to Japan cinema as well, because she goes through various genres in her 70 years of doing films and just being a star. She goes through a lot of era of Japan filmmaking in general. So you get to see a lot of those Japanese filmmaking styles. You get to see a lot of those Japanese cinemas from the past that Satoshi, the director Satoshi, really wants to show a love letter to. And that's why it's just not just an important. It's not just a great piece of anime cinema, but it is a love letter to that Japanese cinema as well. And you're gonna really, like I said, you're gonna love these characters. You're gonna love her story. It is kind of a love story at the end of the day when you look at it, because it's just something about it where it just has that theme of stories that transcends across decades and times. And I love, like I said, I love the use of using her actual movies and her actual time on set to actually tell the full story of things, and the way it's just a really deep dive character study on Chiyoko. And I think you're gonna really enjoy this one. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com. You have to put this one in your collection. I can't stress enough. Beautiful animation, wonderful storytelling, beautiful score. There's a reason why I won a lot of awards back in 2001 and why it's so highly praised. Satoshi is just a beast when it comes to this. And I mean, of course, if it does look the same aesthetic wise as Perfect Blue, well, maybe because it's by the same director and same people behind it. So definitely check out Millennium Actress. It is definitely worthy of being on Essential Anime. This is episode 65. This is Justin. If you like what we do here and you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Helps out the algorithm. And leave a comment. What are your thoughts on Millennium Actress? Do you have it in your collection, or just watching these little clips here and me talking about it very, very vaguely? Because this is one of those films I don't want to spoil. I want you to go into a little bit blind, but just know that it's a really good character study and it's done very, very well. And that's it. And if you're watching this on tacosandgeeks.com, browse our website, check out our New York Comic Con coverage, Toy Fair coverage, our reviews, interviews, everything. And love, peace, and happiness to you all. And later days, I'll catch you on the next Essential Anime and more anime here at Tacos and Geeks.